Hey folks, this is Amy, your average gamer girl. I thought I was actually recording this video as a live commentary, but apparently not so much. I was a bit of goofball and I guess I didn't hit record. But this is probably one of my better scores that I would get, so I didn't really want to waste the gameplay. Just thought I'd try my hand at just a regular commentary, and that does give me the opportunity to kind of introduce myself and give a little background info. Excuse me, my voice is a little scratchy. I've been a little under the weather, but anyway, I consider myself, a casual gamer. I don't want to give away my age, but I've been gaming since the regular Nintendo Entertainment System. So it all started with Mario Brothers and Zelda and Mega Man and all that kind of good stuff. So overall, in the scheme of things, I really haven't. I don't know why that guy was shooting at the ground like that. Anyway, I really haven't been playing FPS all that long. Actually, my husband introduced me to it. Excuse me. I've always been more of an MMO kind of girl. So that means I played World of Warcraft and Guild Wars and games like that. And I know there seems to be some kind of strange feud between like Call of Duty players and World of Warcraft players, but I don't really know what that's all about. But for the most part now, my game time is spent playing whatever the latest Call of Duty game is. I do have a family, so so a game like this I can get into and out of really quickly and easily. I don't have to spend a lot of time. Levels don't really matter. I don't have to spend time leveling up a character and collecting gear and all that kind of stuff that I'd have to do in an MMO. Well, anyway, my husband, or maybe we were engaged at the time, it doesn't really matter. I was just watching him play. He had this crappy free-to-play FPS he played on the side. It was Combat Arms. And I was just watching him play, and I thought, you know what, that looks like it's kind of fun. And I had never had any interest in FPS before. And, of course, now I kick myself. I really wish, I don't know how I didn't see that guy behind me. But I really wish I discovered it sooner, because it is a lot of fun. And when I first started, I know I was horrible. I can remember my husband getting quite frustrated with me, actually. I think his biggest issue was my inability to reload. So in the middle of the gunfights, I would have to stop and reload, and of course I would usually die. Excuse me. I don't even remember what... But anyway, so I did get, I did eventually improve, but it was a new game, and it took me a little while to adjust. And so I guess after Combat Arms, it was filled with a lot of hackers. I mean, it was a free-to-play game, so why not? And I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by the gameplay here. Excuse me. So I actually remember my first match in COD 4. It was horrible. I think I actually went like 0-7, and then I rage quit. And I thought, what is going on? Because at this point I was pretty good in Combat Arms. I thought, what is going on here? I don't suck this badly, I swear. But apparently PC gamers really like hardcore mode, and I didn't really know what hardcore mode was at the time. There's no HUD. My first match ended up being on like a very sniper friendly map, and I'm running all over this map and I can't find bad guys, and yet I'm getting killed in all different directions, and I just couldn't figure it out. And eventually I did give it another try, and I did figure out what I was doing wrong and get better at it. But and then actually I don't think I played COD 4 all that long, and then Modern Warfare came out. So World at War was already out. But at the time, I don't know, I couldn't make up my mind which guy to shoot there. It's horrible. I do that all the time. I run into multiple enemies, and I'm like, oh my god, which one do I kill? Which one do I kill? Which one do I kill? Which one's going to kill me first? I need to just concentrate on one guy, and hopefully I kill somebody. But anyway, World of Warcraft was already out, but for PC, there was more gamers playing COD 4, it looked like, so I just skipped over World at War. And so really, I haven't looked. I played a little Guild Wars 2 recently, but it's just hard to make the time for a game like that. I have a 14-month-old daughter. I'm very fortunate and blessed enough to be a stay-at-home mom. You know, so my husband makes more than enough money for all of us, and but I needed a hobby, you know, something to do on the side, and I've always loved gaming. I thought, well, I'll just make videos. Why not? It gives me something to do, and you know, it's fun. If it stops being fun, you know, I'll stop doing it. But as far as the Black Ops 2 goes, I'm really enjoying this game. My favorite, you know, weapons are the SMGs and the shotguns. The R870. I was doing a little dance there. If I had not messed up and had my live commentary, it would have been more understandable. But as far as shotguns, I'm actually working on diamond camo, trying to get that unlocked. The R870 and the KSG, they're really the only shotguns I really like. But for me, the KSG is an awesome shotgun, but it requires a certain skill set that maybe I don't quite have. You know, it does require, you know, pretty good reaction time and really great aim. And I did decent with it, and I had some good matches, but you know, I couldn't consistently do well with it, and it would just get frustrating. But you know, when I did do well with that KSG, it just felt awesome. But so, death by reload. So overall, though, the 870, for my skill set, it's perfect, and it's a lot of fun, and I love it. I actually have diamond camo unlocked on my SMGs. I used the PDW for the longest time. I actually thought, everybody kept telling me what a great gun it was. I thought it was going to be, you know, I thought it was going to be my go-to gun. It's got a huge clip on it and everything. But the problem was I sucked with it. I don't know. I see other people doing great with this gun, and I just could not use it for the life of me. And I actually thought the MSMC was going to be my go-to gun, but as I was unlocking diamond camo, I discovered the awesomeness of the Vector. I think that's actually probably, I don't know how my aim was so bad there. I think the Vector is actually my favorite. The Vector and the 870 shotgun are probably my two favorite guns in the game. So definitely don't listen to what other people tell you are great. Like, I've heard the Scorpion is amazing, and I hated using that gun and locking gold on it. It was, for me, it just felt so brutal. I was not good with it. And I think it was the recoil. I just don't know how to handle recoil. That's just why the Vector is awesome, because it's got, you know, no recoil really. I think that guy's been camping up there a lot, if that was the same guy. So, you know, gaming playstyles, whatever, I'm pretty reckless. I just want to have fun, and sometimes, you know, stupidly running up into people's spawns is fun. What can I say? I mean, it gets you killed, but if you can manage to go in and take out, you know, like there I got a triple, and I did get a quad actually, and then I had to reload. But he probably would have killed me anyway. I'd been up in there way too long. My luck had run out, I think. Excuse me. Probably was a bad idea to do this commentary. Sorry, alright, I was taking a drink of water there. So, for this, you know, for my YouTube channel, whatever, I'll probably mostly be doing live commentaries. The quality of my live commentaries probably hasn't been great. I think I've only uploaded 2 videos, and you could probably hear my husband in the background a lot. And actually, for my live commentaries, it just feels like I'm mostly talking to my husband rather than doing an actual, you know, live commentary. So we've already discussed it, and we're gonna start doing dual commentaries. So, you know, get a little. I don't think I killed Dad. Yeah, I wish I would have been paying better attention and killed that guy. So do some, you know, husband and wife dual commentaries, see how that goes. You know, is that the end of it? That is the end of it. Alright, well, I was going to just keep talking, but, well, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.